Hey guys, welcome back to Phasmophobie, a game that I personally love. I never really made any videos about it. This is the first video I'm gonna make. Um, I've already done a lot in this game. You see, I've already done APOC 3. I've already got a platinum. I've already done all these event boards. I already have the IDs. Besides Sunny Meadows, uh, but I do want to do this game to show you what I love about it and what I've learned, and share some knowledge. I'll probably be posting more videos on this game, especially with friends, but you know. But I want to try to get a perfect game, tier 1 equipment, 0 evidence, 0 hiding, 0 grace, and 0 sanity on the 16-wood drive. Let's go. Now, this is the new version. This game's got an update about it. As you see, all tier 1 equipment. You see my firelight, repel, and event. Let's go. Now, I'll be using different strategies to find out which ghost this is, depending on which ghost. So, what I want to see for, don't have the tier 3. You guys don't know, if you have the tier 3 video camera, you can actually see through that wall. But let's go. 0 evidence, 0 sanity, 0 grace, 0 hiding. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Okay. I want to get to the garage as fast as I can, or the downstairs, because I want to get to the breaker. Okay, sweet. We got to the garage. I'm going to stay in the garage for the first hunt. Listen, see how it is. Give electronic disturbance, see if it comes. It did come to my immediate... So from that one hunt, what I know so far is that it cannot be a yokai, because when I gave it that electronic disturbance, that thing with the radio walkie-talkie, it came right to my location, meaning it knew where I was. Yokais cannot do that because yokais do not know where you are, so we can cross off yokai. Another thing I want to mention is it was not very fast. It was regular base speed, maybe even a little bit slower. So ghosts we can immediately eliminate just from one hunt is a Diane, because when I was moving around, the ghost was not getting faster. We can eliminate Diogen, because it didn't immediately go to my location. We can also eliminate Hantu, because it was averaging the same speed as around the house. But we will see, I'll leave that one up for cause to see. It will not be a Moroi, it will not be a Thay. In the time that I saw it, I do not believe that I had the Blinks of a Phantom or speed of a Revenant. I was coming back. That's faster now. That is definitely faster. Doesn't seem like it's gaining more speed. This ghost I do not believe has line of sight. Let's see if I got the ghost photo. Ghost photo acquired. That is sweet. So, right now, what I'm leaning towards right now is the Obambo. Or Bambo, whatever. The Obambo is very short. Has a shorter hunt duration when it was an aggressive. In aggressive state, the Obambo is faster than the twins, the faster twin. But it's also slower than the slow twin. And I do not believe the Obambo has line of sight speed. It could. I never really noticed it. But it could be also Hantu, because this area right here could be colder, because I saw it was changing a little bit of speed, so it could be a Hantu necessarily. It could be it's shape-shifting. That was an Obake shapeshift. You saw that because when it just turned into it just turned into a patient 7. This would be an Obake, but that's not possible because it hasn't been doing that at all this entire time. Meaning the only explanation for this, to be able to switching between modes, is that this has been a mimicking these ghosts. Meaning, hypothetically, if I go, well, not there yet. What I've been noticing is my best guess is this is going to have to be a mimic, because how is this ghost? It was at first like very slow. It seemed kind of slow, like Obombo kind of slow, or like base speed. It was like base speed or slightly slower, so maybe like the twins at first. Then all of a sudden it was really fast, so it made me lead to think like maybe it was an Obombo. Maybe it was an Obombo that is now in the aggressive state, or it's a Hantu that is now faster. So I was now down to these two. Oh, gotta crouch. But now it started shape-shifting, which it's never done until now. Even then, right there, it didn't even shape-shift at all. Which means, yep, there is ghost orbs on zero evidence, which, as most people know, is impossible to happen unless you have a mimic, because the mimics are the only ghosts that will ever produce ghost orbs due to their ability to produce ghost orbs. It's not evidence, it's actually just an ability. So now that we have the ghost figured out, let's get this perfect game. So what do I need to do? I need to repel the ghost, I need to witness a ghost event, firelight. Okay, let's bring in some crucifixes, and let's bring in the incense. I do not have a lighter on me, that could have been really bad. Bring in some crucifixes. The good news is, apparently, the ghost orb was right there in the foyer, so that'll be very good. That is very good for me. Whenever it's in the foyer, it makes my life significantly easier. Let's bring in some of these. Some salt. To get that disturbed salt video, maybe. If we get lucky. Not very lucky, but you know what I mean. Let's get some more incenses. Let's get the sound recorder. Because of the new media, if you don't know, if you haven't played Phasmophobie in a very long time, but the sound recorder is not a thing. Throw that in there. Firelight, firelight, firelight. Fun fact about firelights is that the objective to have it, you don't actually have to see it. The ghost can just randomly blow it out at any time. Just check if the ghost orb's up here. Put that down. Okay. Let's put down a motion. Let's get a motion sensor in here for an extra video if we need. Let's get some more salt. And let's get another firelight, just to have better lighting. So then we can see and the ghost can have activity. Because whenever you have the light on, and that is the firelight blown out, that should have been an objective. Yep, nice shot. That is burn crucifix. That's a photo. That is all videos done. I didn't even realize that. Let's grab an incense. Throw that down, throw that down. I want to have it in a certain order. Boom, boom, boom. That down in here. Disturb the salt. Disturb the salt again. Oh, shadow ghost again. We're gonna have to delete it. Oh, I got the ghost event. I have to delete this photo. Good news, I reacted fast enough. And that is all the sounds done. Now I believe all I would need to do is now find the bone, take a photo of it, and I can get out of here. And that will be our perfect game. Wherever the bone is. The good news is I do know I incensed it, and since it's a mimic, and it will take 1 minute and 30 seconds for it to hunt again. To be fair, I do want to still be careful though, because though it is a mimic can mimic anything after every 30 to 2 minutes, meaning it can switch its ghost right now since it's not in a hunt, and it could be trying to swap between a mare and a demon. Mares, if I'm in the dark and I have an incense, it has an increased chance right after, or just in general. That's another burn crucifix. It could be trying to mimic a demon right now. I believe it might be. I think it's mimicking the demon, so let's try to get out of here and get this ghost photo. Because demons, how they work, they are the most aggressive ghosts, and incenses have less effect to them. And with the tier 1 cruci not being that, well, good, it's most likely that it's mimicking a demon. Because demons, whenever it's a demon, demons have a weakness to crucifixes. Meaning they have a larger and that bigger range. Oh, that was the bone right there. I thought it was like a jaw. Where is this diddly darn bone? Okay, I actually do not know what this bone is. I could have just taken a photo of that, I will not lie. Because that was translucent ghost. It is hunting, but since I'm in the basement, I can still look for the bone. I really do not know what this bone is. I might have missed it in one of the rooms. Let's get it over here real quick. Okay, never mind. It does not like me. Could it be in the living room? I think I missed it. this mimicking a D? Is this mimicking a Deogen? What ghost isn't mimicking? That's very slow. Was it mimicking a Haunted, maybe? I do not know. Either way, that is fine. Do I already have Burn Crucifix? I do already have Burn Crucifix. I feel like it might be more. Not that. Huh. Where is that bone? I'll close the doors that I've already checked. That's good. Always good. Could it be in this hallway, maybe? That's a moldy piece of bread. Where is this bone? I actually do not know where this bone could really be, honestly. Definitely, unless I already picked it up. Do I already have the bone for it? No, I do not. I feel it has to be in the kitchen. It's like the one place I kind of skipped around. Get over here. That is one good thing in my opinion. That is one really good thing in my humble opinion. That you can still survive even in bad situations like those. And the best news is that yeah, I may die just because I just can't find this bone. Or I just won't get the perfect game because I just can't find it. And we're gonna use my last instance to hopefully be able to find the bone. I wonder if that's mimicking Galu. It has to be like in this hallway, right? I would imagine so. Oh, that was on my last instance. Alright. Okay. I do not know how mistball forms really work, in my humble opinion. I do not believe I know either. I really am lost on where this bone could possibly be. Maybe behind the door? is this bone? I feel like it has to be like in the closet, right? Maybe. Oh. Maybe I already picked the bone up. That's a possibility, I suppose. The mimic is either mimicking a revenant or a die-in. The answer to that is a revenant. It is mimicking a revenant. Ooh, okay. That was mimicking a Revy. Okay. That could have got me killed. Is that the... Where is the bone? I really do not know where the bone is. I really just do not know. Am I going to lose just because I can't find this bone? I'm running out of ideas where it could be. I feel like I've walked every square inch of this house. Looks like I'm going to fail this challenge simply due to the fact I just can't find this bone. I've had the ghost solved for a long time, and I've had the 2 medias done. I just can't find the bone. That's the problem. 'Cause I need a photo of it, and I just need to pick it up for the perfect investigation. Really. I have 20 seconds before it hunts again. Alright. Well, that's the good news. I got the mist form. Is that the bone? Man, no it isn't. Okay, so all media is done. I have the mist form now. So all media is done. I know the ghost. I just need to find the bone. But I don't know where it is. I say I may just honestly guess if I already have it or not. Because I can't remember if I do or not. I might have accidentally picked it up and I didn't even realize. Because I physically cannot find it. Unless it's under something that I can't pick up and the ghost can. And it threw it right under it, unluckily. That could be a possibility, but I can't find this ghost. I can't find the bone. I physically can't. I don't know. So that was it. No. Nope. I might just have to assume that I already have the ghost. It's mimicking an Obake again. If you guys do not know, this chair does break line of sight from the ghost, meaning the ghost can lose you behind this chair. That's funny, it's a MMA King of Onobake again. I kind of wish I was trolling with you guys, but I honestly cannot find this ghost. This bone for the life of me. I think I might have already picked it up and I didn't realize. I think that's just really the only option here. I'm just gonna guess that I already have the bone at this point. I'm honestly just gonna guess. Because I just don't know. It's no longer mimicking an obake. Man, alright, well, wait. Oh, that's an oldie beat. Wait, was that the bone? No. Oh, that was the bone right there. Alright, well, that does kind of suck. It does. But, you know, still pretty perfect investigation. Almost perfect, just could not find the bone, did not know where it was. But here we go. All objectives, all video, all media completed. The ghost is a mimic. Let's get out of here. And there we go. Perfect investigation. Well, not really perfect, sadly. Very close, though. I am still conflicted on where that bone was. Well, that is it. That's going to end it right here. 6,000 XP. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Though, tell me if you did see the bone. Because I truly didn't. I really just did not find that bone. I just didn't know where it was. Tell me if you saw it. Peace. Or, I guess we could just watch this.